Alright, I'm about to show you a raised bed that we started a while back. Actually, we had to cover it up twice due to late frost. This is out at a friend's house, and we just threw a bunch of plants in, hoping for the best, and it has far exceeded our wildest hopes. Anyway, there it is. Now I'll take you in for some detail and explanation. I'll start on this side. The bed is 4 feet by 14 feet, approximately. This is a picklebush cucumber plant. Anyway, and it does actually have a few little cucumbers on it. There's one. There's another one. Let's see. There's another one over here. There's a few more in there. That's one of the pickle bushes. And then after that we have 5 eggplants that we planted. Let me back up. Golly, this thing really took off. Alright, there's 5 eggplants. And we actually do have little eggplants coming in. There's one, there's quite a few bigger ones than that. Here we go. Eggplants. Those are, I believe, black beauties. No, I'm sorry. Oh, what are they called? I have the tag down here somewhere. There's 5 of those. Plant-wise. If I can find that tag. Black beauties, I think, are a type of zucchini. I can't remember what these eggplants are called. But they have absolutely taken off. As they were growing, when they really started putting out suckers, I cut the first several suckers to cause them to get taller. They're about 3 feet tall right now. Alright, let's see, this is another picklebush cucumber. Unfortunately, this actually has powdery mildew. That's why the leaves look kind of whitish. There's another cucumber there. And down the middle is a row of 12 yard-long pole bean plants. And these guys are supposed to literally get up to a yard long. You eat them like snap beans. There's already beans coming on everywhere. You eat them like snap beans, but you are supposed to pick them when they're about 18 inches long or so. So these guys aren't nearly big enough yet, but they're definitely getting there. And what we did was bought some netting trellis and put it on these landscape timbers. There are 3 landscape timbers to hold up the trellis. Then we took another trellis and put it up there so that it can extend outward, and which it's starting to do now, as you can see. This was an experimental cabbage our friend's daughter planted, and it has done very, very well. As you can see, it's huge. Big old joker. Right here is a Brandy Boy hybrid pink brandywine tomato plant. On this end, and these are 4 banana pepper plants. That plant there, I think something accidentally knocked it over a little bit. I'm gonna have to stake it back up, but as you can see, they're producing pretty well. There's some banana peppers there. More of the pole beans. And there's blooms everywhere, all over the pole beans, which is great to see. And then at the end here is another Brandy Boy hybrid pink brandywine tomato plant. Unfortunately, this year, with any sort of bean crops here in the Piedmont of Georgia, you're going to have to be putting up with these little guys. Where are you at? Right there. That is a kudzu bug. They are very bad little critters. They true bugs. They have sucking mouth parts instead of chewing mouth parts. There's another one. And they're all over the new growth of these pole beans. We've had to spray once. There's one. and they're related to stink bugs. That's why they have a smell. I wish this camera would focus for me, but I have it too zoomed in, I believe. But anyway, those little guys are getting all over. We'll end up having to take care of them with some insecticide. People ask me if I'm an organic gardener, and I say yeah, until the bugs hit. We started all these plants, except for the eggplants and these banana peppers and the cabbage. We started all the rest of them in the greenhouse, including the pole beans. But anyway, this is one of the raised beds that did just is doing very good so far. I'm very pleased with the outcome. And I'll walk you over here very quickly to another 4x14 raised bed, and this is the tomato raised bed. Several different style of tomatoes in here. I don't remember what all every single one of them is, but I know that these are 2 brandy boys. We've pruned them a little bit more than those others over there because we wanted them to climb these stakes. And let's see. This is something that an aunt from California, she gave me a seed pack of tomato plants called Ace 55. This tomato plant is an Ace 55 VF. That one is as well, and so is that one. These plants here are called nasturtiums. They're a flower. That one's not doing quite as well as the last one I showed you just now, but and of course here's a marigold. These guys, the marigolds are good for hopefully keeping out pests. This tomato plant is one that will have to be replaced, but of the entire bed so far, the only plant that will have to be replaced will be this tomato plant, and I'll just cut those ties off and pull it up and do away with it. But anyway, that's raised bed gardening. That's a testament to the efficacy of raised bed gardening. In a 4x14 space, that last bed we looked at had 26 plants in it. This bed has 8 tomatoes and 2 nasturtiums and a marigold, so it's at 11 plants in this one. And one of the biggest tricks is vertical space. That's why these are staked, and that's why we could get away with the pole beans over there, is because of the nice tall trellis. Anyway, just wanted to show you all the raised beds. Adios.